everybody. It's Dr. V. Hello, everybody. It is Dr. V, your favorite holistic gynecologist, holistic physician. Got to get in the habit of saying that. Okay. So I am hearing the live stream. We'll just take that off. All right. So welcome. This is another episode of Just Say Yes with Dr. V. I am an OBGYN and a lifestyle medicine physician, dedicated my medical career to serving women. And I am excited to talk with you guys today. I'm getting started. I'm working on being consistent and just there's a lot of things that I feel like um, are aimed at perimenopausal and menopausal women. Some of it's good. I really do think that it's a good thing that the conversation is out there and we have a place to talk about it. But anytime that pops up, there's the opportunity for marketing, um, commerce, and some of it, it's not good science. And some of it, yeah, um, it can apply to you. I really do think that we should be supporting women and developing a life, a lifestyle, and just a way of being that's going to help them transition through this time, but also set them up for life in the future. So um, I have just said that I'm perimenopausal. I've crossed the threshold of 50. Um, oh, shout out to Petra at the Mac counter at the dealers at Four Seasons Mall in Greensboro. The last time I did a live, I was upstairs. It was a little warmer upstairs, but I was just sweating. And so Petra helped me get the right foundation so it doesn't look like I'm about to my face is about to melt off because that's how it is in perimenopause. And I was a cold natured person, and our AC isn't working correctly either. So anyway, I say all of that to say that I'm in here with you. I'm in the trenches and I'm going through and I'm taking care of women who've gone through and who've done it successfully. Um, but I've heard some women talk about perimenopause and they're like, oh, it's just perimenopause. It's just perimenopause. And I'm like, yeah, everything ain't perimenopause. So I'm gonna start with myself. This is me last night. So first of all, I just had some things I had to get out, and so I went for a walk and did a video. But then I came back and did something, and I was like, "Yeah, this is what I'm talking about." So I'm gonna start with me. I'm gonna start with me. The fatigue, the weight gain, can't lose the weight, the gut, the spare tire, all those things. I'm just starting with me. All right. Um, okay. I think I got this. Remember, I said I'm talking to us because I'm perimenopausal too. I also said you can't outsource your healing. So it is 9:38 at night. Now I'm talking about I've got the spare tire. My butt grew overnight. Um, I had some issues with focus. I don't have hot flashes, things like that. But the weight gain is real. I'm moving more. I'm doing all the things more. Doesn't seem to be going anywhere. Is it possible that eating this bread pudding, cinnamon roll, does that have anything to do with maybe why? My body. Okay, we're gonna try this again. Here we go. Again. I'm gonna pick it up. Remember I said I'm talking to us because I'm perimenopausal too. I also said you can't outsource your healing. So it is 9:38 at night. Now I'm talking about I've got the spare tire. My butt grew overnight. Um I had some issues with focus. I don't have hot flashes, things like that. But the weight gain is real. I'm moving more. I'm doing all the things more. Doesn't seem to be going anywhere. Is it possible that eating this bread pudding, cinnamon roll, does that have anything to do with maybe why my body hasn't changed or my weight isn't going down? That's what I mean by you can't outsource your healing. Now, I'm going to go to bed probably within an hour. You shouldn't be eating 3 hours before bedtime. This is going to interfere with my sleep. I'm not going to be able to sleep as well because my body's going to be breaking down the bread pudding, the pecans, and the icing. That's what it's going to be doing. But then I'm going to be like, if I'm in the wrong place and if I'm vulnerable and if I'm not Dr. V and I look at somebody's social media or some commercial, I'll be like, I need some HRT because my weight isn't going down and I'm perimenopausal. No, Benita, put down the cinnamon roll bread pudding an hour before you go to bed. Could I have had this bread pudding? Sure. Not an hour before though. I mean, if this was the only sweet thing I ate today, yeah, sure, maybe. But this ain't the only sweet thing I ate today. I ain't gonna give y'all all the secrets and tell you all my business, but this ain't the only thing that I've eaten. So this is what I'm saying. I'm talking to you. I'm talking to you, the woman that feels like you're so tired, you're so exhausted, your body's changing. I get it. I get it. This can't happen though. If I'm going to change and get energy, this can't happen. This is what's contributing to insulin resistance. This is what, I've already got the visceral fat redistributing around my organs. This ain't going to help. So, anyway, I love y'all, but we got to do better. And we can. We can. And you don't have to do it by yourself, right? But I'm going to finish my bread pudding because I was on a retreat and I'm just getting back home, and this is just what I want to feel and eat. And my husband warmed it up for me in his own special way. I can't let him down, right? But there are consequences to this. So I'm not going to go blaming perimenopause for my poor sleep when I just ate this cinnamon bun right before I go to bed. I know what it is. No excuses, right? Y'all have a good night. I sure am going to eat this though. I didn't end the recording. Okay, y'all have a good night. No, for real though. I'm trying to end the recording. Hold on. There's a learning curve with all this stuff, y'all. So, okay, I'm hitting and recording. Got it. Have a good night. Okay, hitting and recording. Yes, and yes. So, Remember, I said I'm talking to us because I'm perimenopausal too. I also said you can't outsource your healing. So it is 9:38 at night. Now, okay. So I am charged to do one thing better every time I come on here to present to you all. The one thing I've done better is I have my camera working. I did that better. Um, so yeah, so that was me last night um, eating bread pudding. Now, can I complain that it's hard for me to lose weight because I'm perimenopausal? Yeah, I guess so. That probably has something to do with it, but eating bread pudding ain't going to it's not going to help. You know, if I'm setting up an experiment and trying a hypothesis, um it'll probably be no bread pudding eaten so you can really see if the exercise is what's needed, or is it the bread pudding, or is it the perimenopause? Anyway, all right. Um, so I don't want to minimize the this time of life where um, it really seems crazy. I think I've said before the brain fog, that for me was probably the craziest. I also have challenges with neurodivergency, which is one of my superpowers, why I'm so creative. But I found myself having trouble driving because I was distracted. Oh, look at that! Look at that! To the point I was like, yeah, I need some help because I'm about to hurt somebody. And I know that was perimenopause related because there's so much going on in the brain um, when the estrogen drops. But I really think some of the fatigue and a lot of the energy. And I really do think that even some of the brain fog clears up when I exercise and when I work out and when I'm intentional about going to sleep. Sleep, y'all, is like the secret sauce for everything. Now, yes, if you have hot flashes, it makes it difficult for you to sleep. If you have night sweats, it makes it difficult. But there are definitely some things that you can do to improve your sleep. Definitely. And I would say, exercising is helpful. That's a great place to start. You get a lot of bang for your buck initially. That sleep though, that's tied for first. I really think tied for first. So, all right, I'm gonna share with you all the video that I created yesterday with you all in mind, with love, with love. All right, here we go. Hey, everybody, it's Dr. V, your favorite holistic physician. I'm out here walking Carmen, and I just wanted to bring a word your way. You can't outsource your healing. And I don't know why I was trying to speak to everybody, but I'm talking to perimenopausal women. I'm ready to focus on us. Yes, us, because I'm one of you all. I am perimenopausal. And what I am realizing is that you got to do something. You got to do something. HRT, it ain't going to do all the work. Creatine, protein, magnesium, give me some other stuff, estrogen, progesterone, testosterone. It's not going to do all the work. I hate to break it to you. I know it's hard, but there are some basic tenets. There's some basic tenets to living a healthy and happy life. Ain't nobody checking for that because you can't put a patent on get your relationships right. You can't put Uh-oh. Let's see. Here she goes. Oh. Hi. She chases after cars. But you can't necessarily put a patent on stress management. Now you can check somebody's cortisol levels and give them a cortisol supplement and make money there. But you can't always make a patent on, let's get some boundaries going. I guess you could write a book and stuff, but really helping. Oh no, you're fine. She does that. Thank you. You can't put a patent on let's get your life right, boo. Like with this estrogen thing, things change. You getting tired of taking care of everybody. That estrogen's going down and you like, all right, boo, y'all gotta get it together, because mama is done. Mama's hot, mama's not sleeping good, and mama doesn't have all the time that she used to. Maybe mama's taking care of parents and taking care of kids. Maybe mama just don't care no more. Okay, yes, that is where some of us are. But what I'm saying is, you can't put all of the pressure on things outside of you. Things inside of you have to change. There are some, and I'm telling you what I know. I started my practice 2 years ago. I had a couch and it was like truth serum. People would tell the truth on this couch. I mean, if we're being honest, people have always, that's my superpower. People trust me and they tell me things, and I keep it secret, under wraps. I know about discretion. I'm not saying anybody's names, but I'm saying that a lot of times the problems that people are facing are simply, it's not a vitamin deficiency. It's not. It's that you were sexually traumatized when you were younger, that you haven't dealt with. That's it. Or maybe in your marriage, things ain't right. Your husband's not treating you the way you want, or we have sexual libido issues, desires low. Oh, because he don't make me feel good. I don't like having sex with him. He doesn't know what to do. And we haven't talked about that. Can you put a patent on that? No. All I'm saying is that, okay, sure, get the pills, maybe get the supplements. But the basics are the basics. And you've got to do something. You, not your doctor, not the influencer that you're reaching out for their mastermind. It's you. I'm here to support you. I'm here to support you. Do I have to make a living? Sure, I have to make a living, but I'm not making a living off of deception. I'm making a living off of telling you the truth, telling you sound medical information. And one thing that I definitely see, Carmen, one thing that I see nowadays is that there's a lot of weight and a lot of emphasis on what can help you outside of you. And I'm just trying to tell you what nobody else is going to tell you. You can't outsource it. If you're trying to have a sustainable life, if you're trying to live the best life and quality life, long years, you've got to change. And I know that this is not being said because that's not how our medical system is set up. Our medical system is not set up on prevention. It's set up on you getting broken and then we fix it. That's how it's set up. Insurance companies aren't paying me to teach you how to eat right. They're not teaching me how to help. They're not paying me to teach you how to cook or how to meditate or how to manage your stress. They won't pay for that. They won't pay for it. And that's okay. That's okay. That's okay for now. I just thought I had to share that with y'all. because we are in a very, very unique time. I think it's more stressful. The world seems unstable at times, and knowing how to manage the stress is going to be important. But also believing that certain things are possible. That going to your 9 to 5 where you're unhappy, or being in a marriage where you're unhappy, or you not having a relationship with your kids, well, other than a transactional relationship, like, there's more to life than that. And what I am telling you that I know for sure, if you fix those problems, you fix a whole lot of other issues. You can fix your high blood pressure. You can fix your diabetes, because you probably are not doing the emotional eating that you do, because your soul is not happy, right? And this is not just fluff. There are studies to support what I'm telling you, that the stuff that we think are like small things, they matter. They matter. So I'm building a holistic well care center. It's called We, and I'm gonna start presenting opportunities for people to get well. We're gonna start going to grocery stores, and we're gonna show you what you should eat, what you shouldn't eat. Gonna get you moving, because I'm telling you, Carmen, San Diego, child, I wish I could. Y'all see this? You see this rolling around in the ground? She born with white socks and a white shirt on, rolling around in the ground. Anyway, so what was I saying? Yes. So if you're a perimenopausal woman and you don't exercise and you don't eat right, you don't manage your stress, you're not sleeping, but you got your appointment to the doctor to get your HRT, I'm just telling you, it's a Band-Aid. And although that may help, there are other fundamental things that you have got to change. And I'm doing it. I'm out here doing it. I'm with you. So just stay tuned. Stay tuned. Remember, Dr. V loves you, and she's here to help you. But sisters, you cannot outsource your healing. You got to start with you. All right, y'all take care. Have a beautiful evening. Okay, you cannot outsource your healing. You can't outsource it. So, all right, Dr. V, you convinced me. Everything is not perimenopause. I'm snapping on my husband or my boyfriend, my family, my kids. I'm snapping on everybody. Okay, yeah, some of that estrogen that helps to help regulate emotion. But we can learn how to do that on our own. And meditation, and just really kind of, this is the time where we got to start saying no and pulling some stuff out of our lives, so that we can have more harmony, not balance, but more harmony. So right now, um, if you want to get healthier, you want to get well, you want to learn how to live more holistically, where do you go? Like, I mean, you go to the gym, you can go work out. They're not necessarily teaching you how to incorporate it necessarily, but nutrition, like, where do you go if you want to, without having a doctor referral? And sometimes you don't have to have a doctor's referral to go see a nutritionist. Um, but most of the time, for insurance to cover it, you do. Um, so where do you go? Yes. You're looking at the owner and founder of the We Holistic Wellcare Center. So, women, um, we're going to be hosting a challenge starting June 29th. June 29th, it's going to be I haven't named it yet, but it's going to be something like Let's Move Sis or Get Moving Sis, something like that. Where we're going to have a challenge where we're going to just simply focus on walking. Simply focus on walking. One thing that I learned very quickly in my practice is that the women who seem to exercise, particularly walking on a daily basis, seem to do much, much, much better in perimenopause. Much better. I'll be rolling it out more, but it's going to be for 30 days. And we're going to be starting with just walking 10 minutes a day. 10 minutes a day. So it's for everybody. It's going to be for everybody. You can't say you can't walk 10 minutes a day. Now, if you got heart issues, maybe, but for the average person, you can walk 10 minutes a day. Now, I'm not saying 10 minutes fast. I'm not saying run 10 minutes. I'm saying just put one foot in front of the other. So community is very big for me. I think this time of life, you need other women to support you, to learn from, to laugh with, right? People who understand you and get it. So we definitely are going to be providing those opportunities for community. During that 30-day challenge, you'll have a chance to be up close with me. We'll have some guest speakers to help us learn about health and wellness, in addition to myself. And there will be a perimenopausal guide that will come with it. So I'm really, really excited about it. Also, we're going to be doing, I think I'm going to call this grocery store games. But we're really going to get out into a grocery store and going to teach you the things that you need to eat, the things that you need to avoid, the things that might be making perimenopause worse, like hot flashes. So this was kind of a brief overview of there are other things that we can do to control this time in our life. And I'll just end with the 6 pillars of lifestyle medicine. The 6 pillars of lifestyle medicine, or the tenets that you should focus on to live a full and healthy life, is exercise, nutrition, sleep, stress management, healthy relationships, and avoiding risky substances. Was that 6? Exercise, nutrition, sleep, avoiding risky substances, healthy relationships, and stress management. That's the 6. I add on purpose, which that brings in our spiritual relationship with the God above, which really trumps everything and is going to help you navigate this special time. So, all right, you all. Next week, we'll be talking about balancing your hormones. But which hormones are we balancing? Just to give you a sneak peek, the hormones that are made by your ovaries, estrogen, progesterone, and testosterone, are not the only hormones that your body makes. And I will dare say a more important one is insulin. That's a hormone too. So, all right, folks, thank you so much for watching. Stay tuned. Listen, we're going to get this together. We're going to get this full life that looks and feels like what it was predestined to feel like, but we're going to have to say yes. So until next time, you all have a wonderful, wonderful evening.